The Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 versus the Pirelli P Zero R, a showdown between a legendary semi-slick benchmark and a new generation performance tyre. The Cup 2 has long-defined track-focused performances, delivering razor-sharp steering and extreme dry grip. The P Zero R takes a different approach, engineered for modern sports car with stronger all-around performance and improved usability. So the question is simple: does the track icon still dominate, or has the new challenger taken the lead? Let's find out. Throughout this comparison, the performance metrics are expressed in percentages, with the Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 set as the reference point at 100%. The data source comes from Tyre Review's 2026 UUHP Summer Tyre Test. In dry braking, the Pirelli P Zero R leads. It stops 1.27 meters shorter, translating to a 4% advantage. In dry handling, it is marginally faster, but the difference rounds up to 0%, showing both tyres operate in a very similar limit. In subjective dry handling, both scores are identical, again 0% difference. Overall, the P Zero R shows a slight edge in objective grip, while the Cup 2 matches it in driver feel. In wet performance, this is where the gap becomes clear. In wet braking, the P Zero R stops 3.15 meters shorter, a 13% advantage. In aquaplaning, both tyres are identical at 0% difference, showing equal straight line stability. In wet handling, the P Zero R is significantly faster by 7.71 seconds, delivering an 8% advantage. In subjective wet handling, it gains 0.5 points, equivalent to a 2.5% advantage in driver confidence. Overall, the P Zero R clearly dominates wet performances. In comfort, the P Zero R scores higher, delivering a 2.5% advantage. However, the Cup 2 is quieter by 1.9 decibel, translating to a 3% advantage in noise. So the trade-off is clear: better comfort for Pirelli, better refinement for Michelin. In rolling resistance, the Cup 2 also performs better. It requires 0.6 Newton per kilonewton less energy, giving it a 6% advantage. This reflects its lighter, more track-focused construction. When it comes to pricing, in the 245/35 R19 size, the Pirelli P Zero R is approximately 17% cheaper than the Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2. In summary, the Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 continues to stand as a strong track-focused reference, matching dry handling performance while offering lower rolling resistance, quieter noise levels, and a raw connected driving feel. On the other hand, the Pirelli P Zero R is clearly the more modern and usable tyre, with stronger wet performance, better dry braking, improved comfort, and a significantly lower price. That said, there's one important limitation here. Where performance was not evaluated, so no conclusions can be drawn on long-term durability.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.